Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we had been at the Shrine of Lamashu, this one here. We're just here to gather up any forgotten treasure. It looks like there's only one the Dryad token. I think we're pretty much ready to leave then. I just wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything. Since we kind of passed through here rapid fire last time, we're only about 4,500 experience away from a level, so that's pretty cool.
Check that out.
Oh, there's a box like way on the other side there. It's another Felcata, it looks like. Oh no, it's a Frost Felchion. Couple scrolls of haste, a gold ring. Oh. Time to leave. We're gonna go back home. I realized I was talking like really fast in the last video and I don't know why. I hope I was still relatively understandable. I gotta slow down sometimes. When I get excited I start to talk really fast and sometimes it comes out in sort of a indecipherable blur of words. I'm just gonna check this place one more time. We still had like a question mark shiny. Okay, we're done here for sure. We did this whole thing. But hopefully that thing will now be uncheckmarked. Okay. I'm gonna take a look at the journal for one sec here. We had a quest from Lawbringer. It's in 3 different parts and sold to 3 different merchants. The pieces must be reclaimed, but where are they? I remember he gave us a hint. I wonder if we can just... hang on. Okay. I know where the other piece is. One of them's in our capital, I knew that already, but I didn't know where the third piece was. It is luckily relatively close to where we want to go next, so we're gonna head back home. I think, for now, we've done everything around here. There's a Goblin village, we'll be going there soon. First I want to head back this way. We're gonna just jump over here quickly and make sure there's nothing along that path. I know it'll add a couple hours to our journey, but I like to fill in the blanks.
Adventures can wait.
Can they?
A rest would be welcome.
Fine, everyone's being all whiny about resting, we can rest. We're heading up to Oleg's Tavern. We still haven't gone to Varnhold yet, maybe we should do that at some point. We actually got pretty close when we went and stole the old outpost there. You know what, let's just kill him. I haven't noticed our people unequipping armor while we slept actually. I don't think that that's actually implemented properly.
I won't be halted.
Oh, skeletal champions. Haven't seen those for a while. Just the one? That was rather easy. Weird that there's only one. That's a fairly low CR encounter for our level. Weird. And we go into Oleg's trading post. We have to be more lawful and more evil. Our evil's pretty good, but our lawful's sort of hedging down towards that neutral evil position.
I won't be home.
Alright, Oleg. I know you have a piece of the armor that I want. And there's a very loud vehicle going by my house. Oh, we have to find it in his billions of items now, though. I don't know what... Oh, there it is. Lawbringer Caress. Okay. Now we're moving on again. Back to our actual capital to pick up the last item. And then we gotta go hand it in to that dwarf. All 3 pieces, and he can assemble our armor for us, hopefully.
We do it my way.
And back to Tustdale, our home.
Adventures can wait.
We'll quickly do this fight. The castle has something for us to do. It has an exclamation mark, but we're going to be there very shortly, so shouldn't be a big deal.
I won't be halted.
What is here to fight us? Nothing? Is it perhaps hiding over here? An earth method?
Life ends here.
My life is a burden.
Okay, that was a weird fight. What a weird encounter. I mean, we immediately killed it. But still, kind of weird. We're gonna need to rest, but we'll try and make him... You know what? We could just do the exclamation mark part from here. Let's see what it even is. See if we need to rush, or if we can just camp here and then make our way back. Labada's training is complete. That was it. Can I just start the project while I'm here? Not with you. Neither of those people are available. You're not available. Nope. No one's available for those. I guess there's nothing for us to do here. We can climb the Gnarl Marches, but we do not... We are not even remotely close to having enough BP for that. In fact, our BP levels are very small. Regardless, I want to get this armor thing sorted out, so let's just keep wandering.
Is in order.
You guys are all fine. Ooh, everyone's fatigued. Jade Mall's not fatigued. Jade Mall doesn't get fatigued. Jade Mall can walk for many days and nights without rest. That's why he's the Baron.
Adventures.
Hi, kobolds. Everyone's all tired in my group except for my main character. I don't think it's gonna matter for 3 kobolds, though. 9 whole experience to kill.
I won't be halted.
That was a... very effective use of our time. I want whatever this Lawbringer armor is. I hope it's not lawful good, because that would be shitty. I hope it's just lawful. Or even with no alignment requirement would be okay. But it's called Lawbringer, so I'm guessing it has to be lawful at least. Yeah, fine, we'll rest. No, the Jade Maul's actually fatigued as well. He can go like an extra couple hours from our other people, which is kind of nice. Jade Maul is just the strongest. When people think of Jade Maul, they think he's the strongest, the best. There's nobody better. He's huge. I went the wrong way. Jade Maul's controller, on the other hand, went to the throne room when he should have gone to the town. Like an idiot. We should go to Varnhold. I actually haven't seen it since the beta. I wonder if they fleshed it out a bit. I'm hoping they did. Oh. It's a pleasure to bring a most joyous piece of news to your attention. It seems we now have a rebel in our barony. That's right, one rebel. Or at least we have one informer trying to get his annoying neighbor hung from the gallows. A certain Brevis is from a settlement on Silverstep Lake, and he informs us in a letter that a local huntsman is openly defying the authority of the Baron. He's encouraging the settlers to worship some silver dragon, whose representative the hunter naturally claims himself to be. Being your most loyal subject, this Brevis could not but inform you of this flagrant act of Baron bashing. Our own messengers, who have been to Silverstep recently, made inquiries after this hunter, but learned nothing. He rarely comes to the villages, and the villagers don't know anything. As for me, this nonsense is not worth your attention, but it's up to you to decide, of course. I'll deal with it. We'll go over to Silverstep, and then we'll head to Varnhold. It'll be a nice little trip. Maybe we'll get to kill a dragon. There wasn't a dragon in the beta. And if it's anything more than like a young adult dragon, we'll probably get turned into some sort of fine red mist, but who knows? Let's just put all this garbage in there. So what we'll do is we will grab a piece of armor, the Lawbringer armor. We'll go drop that off in the town to the east, west. At Candlemere Lake. I think it's west of here, southwest. And then we'll head all the way up to Silverstep Village. We'll start doing that quest line.
I won't be halted.
We're so close to a level too. Getting pretty good. Now, who has it? I think it's Hassif, maybe? Might not be, though. Oh no, it's right there. Lawbringer's Jamberts. Alright, I think it was all of them. It's all the pieces.
We do it.
Go drop those off. We'll do some shopping and selling when we get to Silver Village. Silverstep Village, I think it is. Why is my group gone now again? No. In a couple levels, I think we'll be able to do the Kraglenorn. It does so much damage, it's kind of ludicrous, actually. But it is on par with the actual in-book Kraglenorn. So, there is that. Luckily, Gnarlkeep, not that far from here. There's a bridge. We should have a boat. A ferry to our town would be very easy to do. It's not that far by Tuskwater standards. You could just sail down, no big deal. But instead we have to walk for 13 hours. And why don't we have horses? Not you. Dragon. I recovered your grandfather's armor, you can take it. Dragon smiles happily but freezes as he sees the armor. Oh damn, crooked new scoundrel. Ruining perfectly good armor. I gather he couldn't find a bother for the whole thing, so he decided to sell it off piece by piece. Oh, that'll be a lot of repairs. It'll take forever. We have to await news from Dragon now. Alright. Take forever to repair. I don't like the sound of that. I like things to be handed to me quickly when I complete a quest for people. I expected some good Lawbringer armor to be in my inventory, like +4 full plate. With... I don't know. DR20/+5. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I'd be okay with that. I suppose I should explain that to people who don't know how that works. So DR20/+5 would mean that it does 20% or 20 damage reduction from every hit, so any attack against me would deal 20 less damage unless they're using a +5 weapon or greater, which are like the best weapons in the game. We'll rest this out. For example, some things along the lines of like Holy Avengers, like Holy Slaying Swords, they're usually +5. Vorpal Swords, which are like a Dungeons and Dragons classic, and also like, what was it? Who does Alice in Wonderland? She has a Vorpal Sword too. Hey, you there! Armed men dressed in wandering clothes are looking for you. The look on their faces, as well as the tone of their female's voice, do not bode well. Yes, you! Jamel Vizier sends his regards. You and your band had best leave while you can. The Huntress gives you a wicked smile. Jamel asked me to tell you, we are not murderers, judges, nor executioners, we are hunters. You will be judged by the forest just as we are. Earn your right to live. The hunters vanish back into the foliage. With a thundering roar, a hulking beast emerges from the trees. Oh, fuck off with the wyverns. Nope, just haste, just haste. Do that, nope. Everyone stop. Haste.
Work, you silly spell!
Alright, now go. What are you doing? Go fight. That wasn't so bad. Who was Jim? Oh, I think he was that hunter dude that we killed in the hunting competition.
I won't be halted.
He tried to steal our head, and then I punched him in the face until he died. No, maybe that's not him. I've killed so many people, I've lost track of their names. I should really keep a list of people I've killed that might try and attack me in the future. Is that actually a mission? No. No. Wait, there's a quest there. It just bounced. Oh, right, Tristan wants us to find a cultist. I forgot about that. We'll get to that eventually. That wasn't so bad for an ambush. I think it would have been harder if all of them attacked me, actually, than one ferocious wyvern. Wyverns are hit and miss. There are some whose poison is like a 31 DC saving throw, and that's insane. And then there's some who just get turned into some sort of... How do I get to the Lonely Mill? Kinda wanna go there. Can I go this way? Might as well take a look while we're here. While passing the windmill, we saw a curious thing. Goblins were squatting in the shadow of the building, doing what goblins do best, stuffing their faces. They had gutted sacks of flour and were spreading the wealth. Some fried pancakes on an open fire, others threw pieces of dough in a bubbling pot, making some kind of dumplings, yet others just rolled around in the white powder, shoving clumps down their throats. All of them, without exception, were guzzling ale from kegs nearby, spilling it over each other and bellowing songs. When they spotted us, the merry goblins, possibly due to the ale, stood their ground instead of fleeing. I started to whistle and wave, inviting us to join their feast. In response, the Baron smiled, muttered, "Why not?" and took a place near the fire. I've never been at a goblin party before, but it proved a little different from the late-night academy rivalries. Using their crippled speech, the flower-drenched merrygoers explained the miller invited them to his house, told them to take whatever they wanted, and was polite enough not to ruin the fun, and left soon after that. The food tasted as foul as to be expected, but the ale was passable, and so soon all of us were tipsy. After these little troublemakers unmistakably recognized their Baron as our leader, they offered him to pass several tests to become part of the tribe. For the first test, they demanded him to deal with a terrible beast, the dog. Goblins and dogs, well, they don't get along, neither with horses, and, well, with any other animal that doesn't sting, bite, or hiss. So the Baron's task was to steal the miller's dog food plate, so he did it. The dog proved rather big, but lazy and quiet. It was slumbering in the kennel, paying no heed to the nearby party. The dog's plate, covered in bones, lay before the kennel. The Baron took the plate, ignoring the dog entirely. Noticing someone trying to steal his plate, the dog opened its eyes and raised its head, gave a half-hearted bark, then laid its head back down on the ground and closed its eyes. After the goblin praised the Baron for his brilliant performance, during the first test, they announced it was time for him to taste their ritual drink. A really nasty thing called yagwort. At first glance, it proved to be ale until we saw the dead toads bobbing in the barrel for flavor. Judging by the toad's color, they were poisonous. After the Baron saw the brew and smelled it, I did it. The barrel smelled terrible. The goblins were scooping the ale in their dirty hands, and when that proved not enough, they dipped their entire heads in, fishing toads out of the barrel with their teeth, licking the toads' ale-blistered skins and tossing them back in. The Baron drained the first kegs. I dropped dead having just smelled it, but the Baron downed the horrific beverage without even wincing. Clapping their hands, the goblins brought him another keg. He drained it again. The Baron turned pale, drops of sweat appeared on his forehead, but he drained the second keg without complaint. But those little bastards seemed determined to send him to an early grave. They're already handing him the third keg. Drained it again. I bet his stomach was lined with dwarven steel after the third keg of the horrible swill. The Baron grunted, wiped his lips, and smashed the keg over the nearest goblin's head, making the others laugh and applaud. Now the third test. The goblins howled and cheered. It seems like they decided they had tortured the art of cooking long enough for the day and now sought to abuse the art of poetry instead. They were going to sing a song, and the Baron was offered to improvise and add the missing lines. He answered, "Why not?" Accompanying the song with percussions. Percussions were everything the goblins could reach: sticks, branches, forks, pans. They started to croak out a rhythm as well as they were able. Goblins sing for you this song. How be smart and fit and strong. How be the goblin best. Goblin lasses, be all impressed. Goblins fight and goblins bite. Goblins steal, goblins hide. But the best is goblin skill. Bestest skill, eh? Is to kill and kill. No, is that his belly's hard to fill. Yes, I like that. Manticore deep in wood, eat goblin for food, not good, so as not to be his prey. Quickly hide and sneak away. Goblin king be strong and wise, Manticore he want full size, but we better eat and drink. So a toast to Goblin King. Sure. Oh my god, it's a long song. Goblins sang this song to you if you be a goblin new. Always heed these simple rules. To be smarts and no fools. After the song was over, the goblins laughed and applauded. Finally, the song was over. My ears almost bled from the rhymes, but the Baron kept calm. To the goblin's utter joy, he finished the song and got a standing ovation as a reward. Finally, the food and ale were exhausted, casting sad glances at the empty sacks and barrels, and Elder Goblin sighed, and started a speech about how he remembered the happy old times when they were full, but no one seemed to be listening. As the old goblin rambled on, another goblin, slurring his words, invited us to the next party in their village, and after many false starts gave us directions on how to reach it. A dubious honor indeed, but a useful bit of information. After that, the sodden merrygoers stumbled away, burping and licking their fingers happily. The Goblin Village is still there, that's the place where we have to go anyways. But we're not stopping there yet. What's this do? +2 community? Sure, we'll stop there too. Yoink. What was at the ancient mine again? Oh, it was that ancient wyvern that utterly annihilated us last time. That's okay. It'll be fine.
Their life ends here.
Oh, that's bad news.
Work! Work, you silly spell!
This is gonna be grim, actually.
I won't give up.
Elder Air Elementals aren't exactly easy to kill. Keep doing that, I guess. We're almost full life again, actually. We're doing pretty good. Let's get a fireball in there. We just won't hit our group with it. Oh, it has spell resistance we didn't overcome. Try Scorching Ray. Or not, it died.
I won't be.
Well, that was actually really, really cool. Elder Air Elemental, eh? Already. It's not exactly an easy encounter. Not the hardest one ever, but still. Kinda neat. We're gonna make it to the mine first, then we'll rest. And then we'll finish the mine, hopefully. Rest right here. 3 hours to hunt, that's not bad. Alright, let's finish this thing up. Hopefully, anyways. And then we should be about half an hour. We'll call it a video at that point, and we'll call it a day at that point. I've done a lot of videos today. Okay.
I won't be halted.
Quick save. I think it really is just that Wyvern, eh?
We do it my way.
Where did it go? There it is. Alright,
Shall we move?
so we're gonna need to buff up and try this
So many
for
thoughts,
reals.
So little time.
On time.
And...
Adventure.
because this thing hits really, really hard.
I will not falter.
Quick, quick! Else we miss all the fun.
This will hurt.
Let's shake it and carve my name onto your flesh.
How bad's the poison? We have cure. I don't think we have anything that can deal with that, actually. Maybe we do. What do we have for potions? It's a venom, not poison, though, so not the same thing. I think she might just have to tough it out or die. What's the DC on that? DC 31. She can only pass on 100%. Or on a critical pass. Which means that it's impossible for her to get it, basically. She has a 5% chance of surviving that. We're gonna leave this even for later still. It's silly to do. I guess that's going to be it for now. At least we can kill it, but we can't kill it without losing a team member, which isn't really worth it. So, in the next video, we're going to hit Silverstep Village. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.